guys, Miss Erin here. So today we're going to make one of my favorite homemade instruments, a tin canjo. So to make this, you're going to need a tin can, and as you know, there's a little sharp edge here. So you're going to want to take some duct tape, and we're going to go around the rim here, and just kind of make it so you can't really get nicked on that little sharp edge. I need one more little piece here. This is definitely a project you're going to want to have a grown-up helper with. Just one more little piece. Okay, so I have my tin can, rinsed out of course. I've got a dowel, and now in my dowel you are going to want to drill a little hole there, as you can see. You're going to need a screw eye. This one's a little bit too big. If you can find one a little bit thinner than this, that's ideal. You're going to need a washer and some fishing line. All right, so let's get started. The first thing you're going to want to do is poke a hole in the bottom of your can. To do that, I'm just using a nail and a hammer. So easy. As you can see, I have my little tiny hole. All right. Next, you are going to take your dowel here. I want the shorter one. I want it to be, I don't know, this is about 1.5 feet. Who knows? We're gonna take that and we're gonna tape it to the side of our, first we're gonna screw in the eye hook. I've already done that, but I can show you on this one. It's really easy. After you drill your hole, of course. Just twist it in until it doesn't twist anymore. Now, if you don't drill a hole, it might split. That happened to me on this one. So that's why you want to drill that hole first. And go from there. Okay. So I have my can, I've got my dowel. Now I'm going to tape this down. And this is where it's really helpful to have a helper. I'm flying solo right now, which is okay. So I'm just gonna rip off a couple pieces first to get set. And you want this to be really tight when we tape it down. So I'm gonna do 2 at first, just to kind of get it on there initially, and then I'm going to really secure it with the tape. This is a great project to do with your parent. It's so fun making musical instruments, and you can see how I'm really trying to make sure that it's very secure here. I really want it to be tight. I'm going to actually pull this tighter, as tight as I can. This way this doesn't move. That's like what our can's looking like. I'm going to put some more tape around here, just to really make sure we are good to go. And these will be longer pieces of tape. If you have the colorful duct tape, I don't, I only have this gray. But if you have colorful duct tape, it's really fun to decorate your tin canjo that way. Or you can take Sharpies and draw on your tin canjo after. And you can see why I taped off this inside. I'm putting my hand in here, I'm really holding it tight. I don't want it to cut me. So it's very important that you secure that first. All right, I think maybe one more on the bottom will do it. Okay. And we will stop there for now with the tape. I think we can move on. If you want to cover the whole can, go for it. All right, so now fishing line. This is the fishing line that I had. It's 4 pounds. If you can get something that's a little bit thicker, that might be ideal. You can't even see it. All right, so it's a little thin. You don't want anything too thick, but this might be a little thin for what we're going for. All right, it's gonna be really hard to see, but the first thing we're gonna do here is cut a piece. It's probably about 2 feet. No, 4 feet. And I'm gonna tie this off to my washer. It's hard to see what I'm doing because the fishing line is nearly invisible on the camera, but I'm just taking this and I'm tying it to the washer. As you can see, my washer looks like it's floating, but it's not really floating. It's the fishing line. Okay. Give it a few little ties here. Again, if you want your grown-up to help you, you guys should try to do the tying. It's pretty fun. Okay. I did like 4 little knots here. You can see my washers hanging on. Now this string is way too long, but I figure it's better to have too much than too little. All right, so I'm gonna go from underneath the can, and I'm gonna take the fishing line and put it in that little hole. Okay, and I'm gonna grab it from the inside. Hard to see. Here we go. There we go. Okay. And you know what? It's even nice when you're done to tape this up underneath, but I won't do that yet. All right, and now that I have it through there, this is way too long, so I'm gonna cut this shorter. All right, I'm gonna go through my eye hook. And now if you don't have the eye hook, you could use a different screw, but it's just gonna be harder to make sure you get like a tight knot here. It's like you're stringing the guitar for anybody that plays guitar. You know what? Go ahead and just use a screw. Want this to be nice and tight here. Right. And now I've got my little tin canjo. I'm going to actually make this even tighter. I'm going to tie this a little bit. This fishing line is just so thin. I don't want to go too hard, but you know what? Just didn't tie it tight enough. That's okay. You can do it again, right? Now if you do it so hard that it snaps, just get some more fishing line and start over. You have the wood and the string here. I've never tried it with a guitar string, but you're more than welcome to do that too. Okay. You just want a lot of tension. Okay, ready? Got your little tin canjo. All right, well I hope you guys had fun and enjoy making your tin canjos. I would love to hear you play them if you do end up making them. It's a really fun instrument to make.